This is from the kitchen. Red potatoes. Looks good, huh? I had to get a lot. I love red potatoes, my favorite. Got some corn chowder. Corn chowder, the chef made this. Mexican chef. Bell peppers, corn. Hiya. And some potatoes. And then here goes my food. Yes, the curry, mango curry. Mango curry with the rice. Okay. Which one? Soup or food? Let me cover this first because I gotta keep that up. Too many potatoes. There's potatoes here, there's potatoes there, potatoes here. Ready, set, eat. Okay. There's like halfway content titles that I don't even mention what the meaning of it. Like the last one I said, or the other one I said, it would be nice. So there's a meaning for that. I didn't explain it on that live. But it's raining. It looked like trying to get comfortable, but you know, it's just work in the kitchen, you know. I don't barely see anybody out here. So I'm just in the kitchen. Lunchtime. Cranberry and orange juice. Hi, Slim Shell. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you for coming. I'll get in the middle of what I need to explain about yesterday's live with Pew. So I'll explain with that. Slim Shell, you don't know who I'm talking about. This is a whole nother YouTube person that I've been knowing for the last 5 years. So we'll get into that in a little bit, maybe halfway when I get into feeding myself first, because I need to eat. You know, we get down to eat, because all the other rest is just non-factor. Red potatoes. I think it got like paprika. So the only thing that I'm gonna do with red potatoes too, if I bake them, is olive oil. Has to be extra virgin olive oil, paprika, and some salt. But now if you want to put some greenery in there, I put rosemary, because rosemary, I have to put extra virgin olive oil, paprika, and rosemary. It's just my three. The one in the middle, paprika, is gonna be like the one with the flavor. Fuck, you know, forget the salt, forget the olive oil, forget the rosemary. Paprika is gonna give me that type of, you know what I'm saying, not bland taste. But I got some mango curry that I made earlier today. I reached 1,341 views in the beginning, so now I'm not too sure what I see. It's red potatoes, but then I peeled it, and then that's just the sauce. So it's a smooth, buttery type of sauce. And I got 1,000 views. I think it's more of an international kind of content when you put curry in there. So mango curry is a little bit catchy into the YouTube. So That's what people need to sometimes kind of like input, include, things like that, when you are just like willing to open up your page just for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I don't do mornings, but I did say that I was going to make some mango curry and I wanted to use the chicken breast, but I end up not doing that. I'll save that for another day, only because I got to use what I have inside the refrigerator and I cannot waste food. No wasting food, right, Slim Shell? That's the Folger Girl gang right there. Where you at, Slim Shell? You at work? This is corn chowder. It almost looks like that. Look at the two colors of this. I'm gonna show you guys something. That looks like mustard. And this looks like mustard. And that looks like butter. Mustard, butter, but it's not. That's mango curry. And this is corn chowder. So, with bell pepper. The chef made it. I'll hold it. I got that little cup behind you guys to hold my phone. But this right here, oh my God. I should go tell the chef to come over here and say, hey, you want to smell the food that I just made? He's going to be like, ooh. I'm telling you guys, very quick and fast to make. I mean, just cut up potatoes, red onions, and some carrots. If you don't have the potatoes, put carrots and onion. But just, you gotta at least put one type of vegetable, okay? It can't just be chicken and the mango curry. It's just, it's too plain. Who is BB? Thank you. Yeah, delicious. Right. Right when I made the curry, and I just added a little bit of chicken broth so my sauce could get evenly kind of distributed. Let's just say, I don't know what kind of word, but distributed it within the simmer sauce, the mango curry sauce, and the broth kind of opens to making it not so how do you say, lumpy, like a lumpy kind of sauce. It makes it more buttery, like that's why it's buttered. I'm gonna show you guys. It's really raining outside. Raining. And look at that buttery, saucy. It's not lumpy. I love corn, so y'all. So let's start off with why I said the content title of when I said it would be nice. My content title that said it would be nice is, now when you think about getting monetized, you think about super chats. So, or fans that become members. I'm not expecting my mods to be members, but you know, the only reason why I choose them as mods is because, you know, they've been around and they like to stick around, and they're just very respectful and honest and things like that. You know, they're just naturally the way how they are. Now, why I said it would be nice is super chats are just super chats. So if you earn money for monetization by views and subscriber, super chats would be nice. So that's the reason why I put a content title saying it would be nice. I know you guys didn't really understand. It's just something that's on top of my head that just can kind of put off of just a title. So I don't expect people to just, constantly just like, okay, I'm a mod, I need to stick around and stuff like that. It's like, it's universal. So everybody that joins in my chat, I wouldn't really happen to recognize their name, but I'm very good in remembering who comes in here, because there's a lot that I did not still choose as mods. So that's up to them if they want to watch, and that's how it goes. And secondly, whoever has YouTube pages, we do this thyself, okay? We do this independent. We do this by ourselves, okay? Nobody is telling you to, hey, push that button, nobody tells me to do that. And I know a lot of the other YouTubers, they don't have nobody to tell them, okay? Slim Shell, she does it on her own. Tennessee TV, Miss Peacock, when they want to go live, she probably ask her husband, oh, okay, I'm going to go live. Okay, just, you know what I'm saying? Kind of watch out for me or whatever. But as far as with me, I come on here by myself as I please, what I want to talk about and what I say and what I think. Okay? It's really coming down now. Now, Slim Shell, I know you're pretty good on hitting people. So if anything disturbs you or you feel that it's not to be ignored, then, yeah, do your thing. I'm gonna get into this food now. We gonna hide you. Hamoon, you're not full. Big drops. And so now I want to talk about how I say I come here by myself. Now, somebody was trying to speak about, and Slim Shell, this has nothing to do with you. This has to be somebody who I was in a relationship with. Now, this person is trying to talk about last night, trying to say that I got old trash. What you mean old trash? There's no such thing as old trash. Ain't nobody that is follow you and whoever was your trash. That ain't my trash. Superstar Fion, don't come here. Haitian Reg, don't come over here. Who is you talking about? Cuz Cuddy, don't come over here. One Way, don't come over here. PJ, don't come over here. So what is you talking about? Please. Like I said on Pew's page, I said, end that shit with me straight up. For real. See, he said I'm talking to myself again. Oh, God. Yeah, so all my blue people, all my blue mods, they don't follow who I was with. The only person that came to this side from the ex relationship that I was in is about that land life, and he don't even come around. I have not seen him in 5 or 6 days, which is fine. That has to do with what he first saw on this internet. So there's no why this, why that, or why doesn't he come around and all that stuff. He first came off of Mob's page. So he only happened to follow me because he thought that, you know what I'm saying, we were in one subjected as one, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, he don't have to come around, but I understand why he's not coming around is because that's his boy. okay? And I'm just a female, that's doing my own thing, doing my own content and all that stuff independently. So I don't listen to nobody that's like what last night he's saying. I don't know what Pew is trying to, what I'm saying, put as far as with uh, uh, why is Shiner over there? Like she's just gonna pay her way? Like hell nah. This is not a pay to get to Pew to like what to be friends. No, Pew has been around 5 years. He's a whole different person from you. This is not a group type of, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna stick to him. He sticks to me, and we're like one subject. Hell no, it ain't. I gotta heat this up more. My rice is still. What's up, Mr. Goddamn? Hold on. I gotta heat this up, cause I guess the cake he was mad. He think like every single time that I'm gonna pay my way. I gave him some gems. Why? Because I still have a lot. I get them for free because they come back around. They gave me about like I think 5,000 or like 3,000 gems, but over the time I kept giving it to him. So why I wasn't going to Pew's page, why I was messing with him, is because he don't like that. He don't like me going to other people's pages because he just, I don't know, it's just weird like that. I mean, like if I just want to support him and tell him like, hey, you need to go pull somebody's coat, which is whoever he's talking, doing a reaction with, and I'm just gonna put one comment and just say, oh, pull that motherfucker's coat, so that's usually his how do you say, it's like his signature kind of line, you know what I'm saying? So that's him. That's how I know him. And the reason why is because when I say that, it's like ain't nobody else telling him to pull their coat, even though they just knew, but they knew people. They're not knowing him from years. They're just coming around because of Scar and Joshua. Like he tells me that I'm in everybody's page. Who is everybody? One Way, I know. PJ got that power? No. One Way past cool? Hell to the no. Joshua? No. I have not been in the first time I ever seen Scar the Chosen, and Joshua was when they first was really coming around, when Pew introduced us to them, like from just watching Q's page. But that didn't ever mean that I had to go comment over there. Everybody that's on my comments right here is watching everybody else too. Okay? So don't try to subject me as if I'm going on everybody's page, just like how all these other people is going on everybody's page to get the whole entire picture. Like, come on now. I got my own page. You can't tell me I'm on everybody's page when I'm not. I'm not in Scars. Hell to the no. I watched them like maybe 3 or 4 times. Okay? That one time, and it's the most important content titles that I'll probably watch. The one where he put that little solar that, what was that called? What was it called? It's not a generator. It was like a water heater. The water heater, right? That he got. And, stuff like that. It ain't no like, oh, I gotta watch him because I gotta see, but if I'm missing out on something with Pew, with them, hell no. Pew had a title last night. And this is what I'm gonna say too. I don't go and put titles about like gossip, all that shit that people just, okay, they don't even read the content title. What they're doing is they just, okay, he's live, let me click on him and hear what it's off top. It's gonna be all drama. How do you think that it's all drama when I first came in and first read what the content title way before I even started even putting something, and he was getting to the point. He said, yeah, $5 gets you 20 minutes, $10 gets you an hour. You know, he's breaking it down to try and earn more money on this YouTube. So if I know what can be possibly done and make it even happen, go look at what I wrote. And I said, Pew, why don't you go do a StreamYard? A StreamYard lets people get up in there. It lets 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to 20 people up in there so they can feel comfortable, because they don't think, like, if it's just one, like 2 people, they kind of just go on by their personality, go on by what subjects they think of, you know, where they're at, or, you know, somebody could be off and just, you know, like, I want this other person to come in because this person knows so much about the subject that I want to try and get, you know, on this. You paying. So if I wrote something that was off of a comment that I straight up said what I had to say, that was exactly valid, to the point where I'm over there like, this is what you can do, and I think it will really work out. So please don't try to go on somebody's content to think that off top it's already about gossip and drama, because that's basically what the fuck you're about. All you doing is just, you love gossip and drama. All that shit is drama. But you try to include me, you know, to thinking like I'm going on Pew's page to pay? To pay what? Pay what, man? Pew's been around for a lot. He's the only person that I'm actually going to, because ain't nobody else ain't got no page that they go live on. So they said, oh, I ain't got nowhere to go, so I go to his. I go to Miss Peacock. I go to Big Chief. I go to DT. I go to Slim Shell. Like, this is not the only thing that I have to subject myself on just sticking with one person because of what a reaction that he has to get on top of, because Scar and Joshua is just on some dumb shit to live homeless. Do I want to like know about what they have to survive on? Hell no. I used to live in a van. So if I got out of that, and if I already knew how the ways of being in public and not just so closed and being in the woods with trees and all that, hell no. What the fuck for? Oh, hell no. There's 2 napkins missing. 2 napkins.
You go Wednesday, right? So, correct?
My rice was like hard broth. Hard broth. I got 2 minutes. My alarm about to go off, you guys. My alarm's about to go off. What happened, goddamn? You told me to read something? Why do it matter to him who page you're on? I mean, like, he's just like thinks that it's just like a guy has to be the most, overpowering to like get their woman right, or put them in their place type shit. Like, now if somebody doesn't know how to treat somebody right, then it's all just because it was all disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I could see, and how I was explaining about Amanda Bynes. Amanda Bynes left that alone. She don't come on his page because she was coming around Mac Deuce's and Mob's page because she said they were very handsome. Mob said that I would date her if I wasn't dating Shiner. Now, Amanda kept coming around and Real Creative Minds kept coming around, but Real Creative Minds doesn't know how to stop trying to be in between somebody's relationship. Like, she's trying to get in the middle of me and Mob to try and, you know what I'm saying? Put her, like, trying to subject herself into being like, oh, okay, like, fuck her, I mean, just the way how she even sounded. I can give a fuck about how she says hi to everybody and she says hi to me. Like, girl, please. Please with that. Amanda will say hi to me, but she'll explain herself of why she's there. And she explained it. She said, no, Shiner, that's your man. I'm not going to, try to get at him while that's your man. I can go back on one of his lives and show you that she said that shit. She said, but I'll date both of you. She said, I'll date him and you both together. But it was like being sarcastic. She was being funny. You know what I'm saying? She only goes to see other people's page because it's like she's venting. She was venting those months or whatever. She said that she was engaged or being a fiance with another female, but the female keeps coming around and having to invite the ex. So her girlfriend still was text messaging an ex. So she said that that's still contact. Like, is that, she asked Mob, she was like, can I ask you something? Like, is this, you know what I'm saying, like out of pocket type shit? Or is this like, like there's certain boundaries that you have? So he gave her an answer. And I was there, but I was there and, I'm just listening type stuff. So when she was explaining that, and then he was kind of, I don't want to say flirting, but she was more like, I think it was just traveling. And he was just like, oh, like I can go down there on that side of the United States. And she was just like, oh, yeah, that'd be cool, stuff like that. But then she was like, oh, no, but, I'm not going to interfere. Like, I'm not going to take Shiner's man away. Shit like that. And that's just what I'm fucking trying to say about how men think on the stupid ass internet. They think that with how he's mentioned, hold on, let me go clock back in. Hold on.
So the glasses and the bowl will be going.
No, don't want to say anything. Everybody is inside their room. Okay? But Mr. Goddamn, what happened? 10 seconds, man. No, it's hell motherfucking no. And what did he say? Oh, I did that. E, you have not been around. Yeah, and like, even with E, I don't know if, I can't have mods be in my chat if they gonna get with my man. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I'm not saying you, E, but we gotta watch out people on this internet. You know what I'm saying? Amanda Bynes, I'll unblock Amanda on my page. I blocked her a long time ago. But hold on. Oh, okay. And this person is thinking like everybody that's on my page as mods came from his page.
That's what we said.
Slim Shell, everybody that's blue over here don't even know who that person is. Terrence might know. About That Land Life might know. Everybody else that is blue on my page, Coffee Cake, does not go on his page. Okay? Miss Peacock, do not go on his page. Big Chief, do not go on his page. Thomas Bello does not go on his page. Tennessee TV does not go on his page. All the people that are blue, you're saying that I took him and Pew's trash. What the fuck is you talking about? I did this off the muscle. I did this out the mud. I did this all by myself. I gained all my subscribers. All the people that you talking about, Mimi Roberts and Cuz Cuddy, all these stupid ass Happy Feet, they don't come in my damn page. I blocked them. So how are you gonna tell me that they're my trash? I mean, that's your trash. So I'm picking up the trash. Got me fucked up with that shit. Hell no. That's why. Me, I'm truthful to the truly very honest. And I tell it all. I got receipts. It's just everything makes sense. I ain't gotta bullshit nothing, man. I ain't gotta bullshit on shit. He's like, oh yeah, she gonna come around Rodney's page. Yeah, watch. She gonna be in Rodney's page and she gonna start trying to pay her way in there. The first time I ever came on Rodney's page was like a month ago. Why? Because it was a subject about Haitian Reg. Was talking about me for months and months and months, probably a whole year. So Haitian Reg was never even coming around Rodney's page during that time when I went to go talk to Rodney. So Haitian Reg was not even in cool with Rodney. Haitian Reg was actually backing up Superstar Fion because he's his co-partner, whatever the fuck you want to call it, YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? So if at that time, because I got receipts, I can go back to Rodney's stream. And the first time I ever popped up inside Rodney's page was because I said, you talking about Superstar Fion. Now Superstar Fion and this dude named Haitian Reg is talking about me. So he was like, oh, okay, because that's when he wanted to be like, what's up with y'all? You know, with Superstar Fion, like, why is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you thinking that just because I'm talking about Nat, that you have to subject yourself to come on my page and talk shit. So basically, they didn't like that. and Haitian Ridge. So I came up in there and I said, yeah, they some haters. But Rodney just doesn't know anything. So I said that. And that was it. Never came, like, I must have came to, the second time just to, what was it? Stopping by, just to give you a like. Because, when you scroll up, you can do that. Second time, and that's it. That was a whole month ago. I don't even come back on his page. He came around over here because he knew that I was trying to support from the beginning, trying to tell him about these fucking people. And now, what was the whole deal? Haitian Reg came on his page that day when I popped in. So Haitian Reg trying to cop block and try to make it seem like he backing up Superstar Fion, but then trying to say like, oh, this chick is over here on your page. Now, now what we gonna do? Is this like, what I'm saying? Trying to team up with peoples and stuff like that, because he know I fuck with Pew. So if I fuck with Pew, then Rodney fucks with Pew. So that's just what that is. And Rodney just was like, okay, I'm by myself, I'm independent, I'm trying to get my stream, my channel up there and without no drama. But he felt it, and it kept pushing him. So he dealt with it, and he finished it off of those rap songs. Now, what is this about me trying to pay Rodney's way? So because I ain't got nowhere to go. You got me fucked up, man. Shut the fuck up with that dumbass shit. Stop being a stupid ass hater. Just because your stupid ass girl, Real Creative Minds, can't make a fucking page. Like how she a liar, saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna make a page soon. One day. Oh yeah, most definitely, I am gonna make a page. She said that like 5 times. Girl, please. Looking like Miss Piggy and shit. You really need people like Amanda Bynes as a friend type. That's why I fuck with Miss Peacock. I wouldn't fuck around with her husband like that. They come around my page because they see what it is. He knew that I'd be talking naturally, and you know what I'm saying? If I gotta say something, I'm gonna say it. So yeah, Pew, you need to do a StreamYard. Say StreamYard together with those minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever. Now, if the other people have questions on talking about why is it time, then you got to cut it off on a certain time. If you have 5 people up in there and you say 30 minutes for each people, then we all get to talk and cut it off after the 30-minute mark. You know what I'm saying? It reaches to that point where you're actually allowing them to really kind of work on their craft, really work on their, like, okay, this is what I want to talk about next. I got a lot of pointers out to the other people who I wanted to be there, and so we can still continue this. It brings a lot of subscribers. It brings a lot of views. Okay, I did a StreamYard with the Real Life TV, not the Real Life TV, not with the but Real Life TV, Mob, and One Way. StreamYards don't really count too much as far as with good views. Now that passed 374 views with us 4, and those are the top dogs. Like Real Life TV and Mob are like the top 2. One Way, you felt like, you know what I'm saying, she's a Bay Area person. I fuck with her, I got her back. And there's just certain people out there that was talking shit like Yaya, you know, and all them. So Real Life TV and mom was like, go tell your shit, you know. So if I can talk like that, and I forgot how many hours that was, but you know, sometimes it makes you feel comfortable when you have other people on your panel. So yeah, you can't say that you don't know what to do on a StreamYard if you trying to do a promotion. You just got to do it, and you know, you got to put control. Okay, everybody, fuck with me on my Gmail. We ready? Send out all the links. 30 minutes. You know, they Cash App me, Zelle, whatever, and all that stuff, and then just continue. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just all it is. Like, every day doesn't have to be like, oh, okay, I got to get on his page because I'm a supporter, and he might not have something good to talk about because the content title has a whole different type of, you know what I'm saying? Say like, oh, I got to go to my grandma, you know, my grandma's appointment. Do you think somebody really wants to go and fuck with their supporter to go see about if my boy is going to be having a hard time trying to see his grandma being sick inside the hospital room? Like, sometimes we just don't really catch on to somebody's page, and you just back up and watch. So fuck all that. What you trying to say that I'm on everybody's page? I got my own fucking page, and my manager's sitting right there, and I'm still talking just like how I'm supposed to, because I need to do my thing here. Ain't nobody wants to do this every day. I do not want to go on here for an hour just to go keep talking about how I need to gossip. I need to come back with talking shit to this person and talking down. It doesn't look good. It don't feel good. It's not right. And it's like, what for? I'm only doing this for watch time hours. Now, if you guys are getting tired of me looking at me, watching the background, you guys don't even have to show yourself. But the likes, man, that is very, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, good, like, good love. And don't even have to be around. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll see her another day, another content title. You know what I'm saying? Right now, she just ain't, you know, she ain't in her mind, you know, whatever and all this stuff. But once with that, trying to disrespect and put me, as far as with trying to say certain things that, like, what am I doing, and why you don't have this, and why do you stay in a room, and you ain't got shit, you ain't got, no, all that right there is petty as games where it's all talk. You know, your page is supposed to be about real talk, and you don't even know mostly a lot of things about me that you cannot. You just don't. You don't. So you shouldn't say shit. Ignorant. I appreciate it, E. You know, I call you E. Thank you. Thank you, E. I appreciate that. And Mr. Goddamn too. I want to tell you guys what's the real about. When I get monetized as me being a female and those other dudes, I ain't talking about Pew. Pew's trying to get it, but he's trying to be self-aware about other people out there that is scamming and what they could possibly do to hurt themselves. Okay? But then the other one that's sitting in the van, it's like you got plans to have somebody to take care of you. You willing to go down to the south because I know it's home base, but it's giving you more advantage to go over there because it's very cheap. A lot of people who you know, but you really want to have somebody take care of you, and that's just what a prediction that I have about you kind of type of people, especially You. Your personality and the way how I look at it, you want a female to pay. You want to end up with a female that will have land, have property, have investments, stocks, all this shit. You don't want a woman to just naturally be in love with. You want that, but you want somebody to have something to so they can take you can be taken care of. And I know this. That's why you keep the real creative minds around. Fuck all that trying to be in the cursing Pastor Thaddeus Matthews page back then. Awful comments doesn't make you seem like you're like this as friends. Oh, she just cool. I just met, we talk and chop it up in the, by laughing emojis all the way through. Well, how does that subject from you being so close to her? If it's just emojis, or if she explains something that has to do with trying to correct somebody else talking about kids or being in a relationship with a husband. Because I heard that she got kids and she got a husband, but I think that that's a fucking lie. I think you bullshitting saying that she had a husband because I told you to go to her and go get her. So when I said go get her, that means go fuck with her and go live with her so you can get under whatever the fuck she is. Being over there. Doing this. Because that was a lie. How he's like, no, I'm not trying to fuck with her. She got a husband. That's a lie. You only doing that because you was talking to me on the phone. We don't never talk. Why? Because you want somebody to chase you. And I'm not the type of person to chase. You try to say that I have the men chase me all the time. That's what a man is supposed to do. Because men can get any woman, even if they're fucking fine as hell, average, or even ugly. The finest bitch could have the, you know what I'm saying, the dumbest man, but they're the one that has the piece down there. That's all they're asking for. Philly boy. Yeah, we're YouTube. We're called YouTube partners. See, Philly boy can make me laugh. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Juicy, we friends, right?" Of course. It's about vibes, right. You know, I'm really cool. I'm a cool type person. I'm really very, very humble and very just like, man, I stay solid. Okay, that's why Amanda Bynes, man, I'll give it up to her. When she said that, she said, no, Shiner, that is your man. I'm not gonna take your man. I'm not gonna date him even though he wants to date me. I ain't gonna do that to you. I fuck with people like that, straight up. And I know Miss Peacock's like that. And we call her E Bliss Melendez. I see she's that type of person too. Okay? So you said you already know, right? You know, it's just like I can't fuck with backstabbers and people that's just like hating and stuff like that. What time is it? Okay, I got like 5 minutes, y'all. If y'all want to say something, whatever, you know what I'm saying, let me know. Yeah, Miss Peacock is like that. You know, Coffee Cake, they do not put themselves as labeled as a hoe. There's no wholeness over here. Just because I'll be like, you know, inside my house trying to look all cute and pretty and sexy and stuff like that, that's for views. That doesn't mean that like I'm gonna have to like, man, like what's wrong with this person right here? Why is he not like looking at me or something? You know, like hell nah, I'm not thirsty like that. Hell motherfucking no. No, man. And that person thinks that I picked up his trash. That's why they're coming around my page. Ain't nobody over here that's coming from his page. None of these people follow him. All my blue minds are my own people who I respected from what their personality is on this internet that's coming around to talk to me. How they talk to me is very cordial and kosher. So let me, you know what I'm saying, put content out there for them to come around. If they want to be on YouTube, to go, okay, I support this person, okay, thumbs up. Don't even need to stay around, but that just still shows that they're subjected, they're still in here, they're making the whole rotation of algorithm. Even if they just do a short and 2 weeks later they have not made one, it's still, when they go to other people's pages and they do a lot of thumbs up, it's good. It's all good. That's why people just need to stop really hating on this internet. Like, all that shit on the other side. What's up, Handy Duo? I know you coming from Pew's page. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for coming through. I'm about to get out of here in a few minutes, but if you rewind this, you know, Pew is Lil Bro. He ain't Lil Bro, but his age is Lil Bro. But you know, he a big tall guy, so he's Big Bro, but he's really Lil Bro. I don't know which one should I pick. But yeah, Pew, I can see, is very good people. I just know it. You know what I'm saying? So can't nobody tell me that, oh, that person is a snake, this person is doing this, and she's just trying to get over there to try and pay. Pay what? I don't be on people's pages who he talk about. I don't go on Scar's page and be like, oh, what the hell's wrong with you? What the hell did it? And why don't you do this? No. I was trying to help out Pew because that's just what he can do to go make more money. That's all. And it was very valid. It's very true. And he could do it. And he's probably got that on his mind. So he's probably going to go reach out to Mob because Mob knows about StreamYard. But that has nothing to do with me. I'm not trying to put myself into that, whatever Mob got, that's even in the past few days or few weeks. I'm trying to separate, which I am. So leave me alone, man. Leave me alone. And when I get monetized, that's just what it is. If I get thousands of views in each content, that's just what it is. It's my people's. So try to stay out of it. None of the people that you say is trash go on my page. They're all blocked. Cuz Cuddy, One Way, PJ Got That Power, Superstar Fion, Happy Feet, Mimi Robert, all these people. Bevin, he probably came around y'all, but see, he's my YouTube brother. Now, if Bevin's my YouTube brother, then Pew's my YouTube brother. So you cannot separate that shit. And that's just going to make you even try to fight harder to even try and stay loyal down to go fuck with your bros. Just like how you made a content last night trying to say, oh, Pew, I don't know about you, but that's called snake shit. And then last night, late night, live that you made late night last night, you said, oh yeah, I gotta go back to all my mods because I gotta see who I need to take out because there's a few that I'm about to take out. You said my top people was About That Land Life and Pew. So when you named Pew, what was that little talk that you just mentioned and then you saying this dumbass shit? Like, for real, stop getting confused, man, and stop fucking like smoking that dumb shit. For real, Philly boy, yes, thank you, okay? I got that blue heart for you, too. But mine is, yeah, it matches, okay? So, E, thank you. Oh, my God. E, thank you. Philly Savage, I don't know what you were talking about. Yeah, it's crazy nowadays. It's very sad. She got shot in the head by my... What? Who? Oh my God. Ooh. I can't even hear that right about now, for real. But yeah, positive vibes, and you know, that just shows that timing, if you kind of want to look at it, or even just how it's subjected to really get to real deep down on that, it's a whole lot of jealousy. And I feel like that was jealousy type thing. It had to be, because you said a boyfriend, your friend's boy, I don't know, you said friend and then a boyfriend or something. You said she got shot in the head by the boy. Oh, that's just what I'm saying. Okay, damn, she got 5 kids. Oh yes, E, you have a wonderful night too. Have a good evening, you guys. Everybody in the background, everybody that's gonna see the live, you know, in whatever time they have to get in, you know, where they fit in, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, so I'm gonna get out of here, you guys. Thank you guys so much. I'm at 600. All I need is 600 and 34. I need 634 more hours. Okay, so it's getting by. I know tomorrow's live is probably going to be averaging about 25 to 35 hours. So it's coming along, and I'm really looking at this like saying it would be nice for this to really pop off of, you know what I'm saying, just me getting monetized. But then there is still another 1,000 hours that you have to top off after that 3,000, and then everything would just go by there. You know, I'm not forcing anybody to keep sticking around, but if y'all just, you know what I'm saying, fuck with me, then y'all just fuck with me, you know what I'm saying, because there are gonna be seasons on top of seasons that is just not like how it looks like outside, you know what I'm saying? So everybody should just be cool and positive, you know what I'm saying? Just keeping it with good vibes and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Because I really could just come off with just saying like, I know what type of motherfucking type of person you are, and I'll straight look them up, you know, straight look at you straight up in the face with no hesitation, no hesitant. You know what I'm saying? Like, as of since I've been coming around. And that's all I'm going to say. That's what it's about. Thank you, you guys. I'm going to try and finish my food. My manager was just listening that whole entire time. That whole entire time I was talking about my story. Not even my story. Just what I had to mention and explain. I'm trying to have people aware of that. I'll stick in the background. But if you want to say hi and shit, like if I want to say hi, I'll say hi. That doesn't mean I'm everywhere. Everybody else is everywhere. But you guys, peace, good evening, good night. Have a blessed one. And you guys take care just every time, man, every time. Oh, thank you, E. Much love, you guys. Thank you. Oh, I'll be back tomorrow, same time, 2:15. That's if I don't make no food in the morning. Oh, tonight? No. I get off at 7, so I'll be here till the next 4 hours. Yeah, after work, I'm gonna be sleeping, and yeah, you know, I still got my Instagram, you guys, on my bio. You know, you guys could follow on Instagram. It could probably motivate me to, you know, try and get up on there. But I know Instagram is more just of pictures and little short reels and clips like that. I'm not really a Facebook. I'm not a Facebook. So I was, but then I would rather fuck with IG. But hey, because you know, I don't know. But yeah, I'll try and work on it. Try and work on something to get into a second type of, you know what I'm saying, earn. Because this right here, I can feel it. I can feel it's coming very heavy. I feel the love. I feel all the positive about everybody that fucks with me and shit like that. And I'm trying to put it to the, you know what I'm saying, the positive people and shit like that. The ones that make sense, you know. So peace, you guys. Much love, you guys. Love you guys. Thank you.